Excited to have our next guest in the house, Dr. Lexi Morales from Morales Medicine. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Now tell us a little bit about Morales Medicine. What do you do and how does that differ from other medicines?
So Morales Medicine is a new platform. It's a telehealth platform. What that means is you will be meeting with me one-on-one via Zoom, but the idea is to provide you with focused, individualized, and holistic care. So I am a board-certified OBGYN by training. What that means is that I can take care of preteens through the reproductive age, premenopause, and postmenopause. Additionally, I'm certified by the Menopause Society, which is a subspecialty of women's health, specializing in and tailoring to hormone replacement therapy. That includes estrogen, progesterone, and testosterone. I continued my education and training to be able to provide treatments also for men in the form of testosterone and also weight management. So what makes us different, what makes Morales Medicine different is not only the unique aspect of being able to do everything telehealth from the comfort of your own home, so you don't have to worry about, do you have gas in the car that morning? Do you have childcare? Do you have to deal with parking? It's from the privacy of your own home through a secure network. And it's always one-on-one with me. The other benefit is we're not blocked in by the constraints of insurance. So this is not anything like that's templated. It's one-on-one. Your care is with me, and it's individualized.
Nice.
Not only do we provide all of these hormonal aspects, but I think what we're missing in our industry and in women's health is being able to offer treatments to breast cancer survivors and gyn cancer survivors. So that is really what Morales Medicine is unique in and what we specialize in. But of course, we do all things hormone.
That is special. Now, this is your baby, sounds like.
Yeah.
What inspired this? I mean, with all of the work and the background that you've done, and like, wow, because I can see right off the gate, like, why this is so beneficial.
Yeah. Being trained as an OBGYN, I saw all of the women's care, but we also saw cancer and how that impacts the family. But more importantly, the women, as they're going through this treatment, their goal is to survive. Number one, get rid of the cancer, undergo the treatments, and just to survive. But we lose sight of how painful it is to go through these treatments and the various side effects that they have. Yeah. That's where I come in.
Okay.
That's where I want to become part of that team with their primary, with their oncologist, with their surgeon to help them stay on these life-saving treatments longer with a better quality of life.
Yeah, and holistically too. So
Correct.
you are bringing, what kind of other medicines do you introduce?
Anything that's FDA approved.
Okay.
Yeah. So again, it's the estrogen, progesterone, testosterone, weight management, which is typically not offered to our breast cancer or gyn cancer survivors out of the fear that we are going to incite something new, which is not scientifically proven.
Yeah.
So I want to be able to help relieve those symptoms.
Oh, what a beautiful process. Because I'm sure some people are trying to figure out why do I feel the way I feel?
Correct.
And what is so initially, like, coming in, is there a consultation? Because a lot of these, like, you're the informed person who has all this wisdom and knowledge, and there's this great unknown that, of course, scares people when they don't know.
Yeah.
What's the process of someone sitting home watching going, how do I begin a conversation with you?
Correct. So you would come to me, we'd meet on one-on-one this consultation. I would want to see your diagnosis, what treatments have you had, the surgery, all of those results, and what you're currently on or what you have been on. Through that, we have a discussion of what is known, what's unknown, where are we in this sphere, and then also talk about what research shows that you can be on safely. And I also pull up statistics and a risk calculator to show you, if we do this, this is what we can expect. If you don't do this, this is what we can expect. But it's all up to the person. They want to feel like the better version of themselves. That's what I'm here to help provide.
And you mentioned teens early on there as well. And of course, a lot of teens are nervous and unknown. And they don't know, do I talk to my parents or not talk to my parents? How can they navigate that landscape with this beautiful telecommunication?
Yeah, a lot of our teens are not comfortable speaking to their parents, which is fine. You know, not everyone is. They can come to me to get a basic understanding of their female anatomy, and we can talk through the changes to expect. what we can do with certain symptoms, whether it's the grumpiness, the bloating, the cramping. We talk about everything that's available to them at which level they want. And I also go over graphics like this is what your body looks like. This is what's completely normal. Because what I also don't want is for them to feel shame about their body and to listen to, YouTubers say, oh no, do this, do that one.
Well
It's gonna
said.
harm them.
Yeah, I think the internet medicine is just a little scary place because there's so much information and misinformation as well.
That is true.
And even mothers, I think this is a great opportunity, who may go, I don't know how to have this conversation, because we have teens, I get it, right? I've been through some teens as
Yep.
well. And like, well, maybe I could use you as a resource, as great support for a mother or father who may not know how to just navigate that landscape with their daughter. But you also mentioned men and boys as well. So you probably specialize in women based on your background, but is this
Correct.
opportunity for men as well?
Yes, there is. So we know that men struggle with fatigue, their mood symptoms, and that can be low testosterone. But also, I will go over through your medications and your medical history to see what else could be making you feel this way. And if testosterone is an option for you, we'll do that. If other treatments are an option for you, then we'll go that route. But the whole premise is to educate you on what can be causing this, help to try to diagnose one thing or another, or we can always try a medication and see how you feel.
And what's the best way, before we go, what's the best way people can reach out, telecommunicate, or just get a
Yeah.
hold of you and learn more information?
If you go to moralesmedicine.com, the website is currently under construction, but you will be able to put in your name, your contact information, and a message. And I just want to point out that for the first 5 breast cancer survivors and gun cancer survivors, if you annotate there, hey, I saw you on this show, you get your consultation free.
Beautiful. Thank you for how you
Of
serve our
course.
community. That's beautiful. I love what you've created here.
Thank
I think
you.
it's very special. Thank you,
Thank
Dr.
you.
Lexi Morales, Morales Medicine. Certainly reach out if you or someone you know might be struggling in any of these areas, or if you're just curious, she'd be happy to talk with you.